That feel when you don't have to come up with a 100% more every single time you want to start an episode. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, welcome back for more GoldenEye! Last time, we infiltrated the bunker in Severnaya and a missile silo for some reason. Today, we're going to be moving on to the frigate, which I always called Frigate when I was a kid. Don't ask me why. Rescue hostages, plant tracking bug on helicopter. A demonstration of the pirate stealth helicopter by the French military has been unexpectedly postponed. Official channels insist that nothing is wrong, but unofficially MI6 has been asked to help salvage a very tricky hostage situation on board the frigate Lafayette. It seems that the Janus crime syndicate will stop at nothing to attempt to hijack the helicopter. I wonder why. This is the best chance we've had in years to get a lead on Janus. Who's Janus? The French are prepared to play along with the entrapment scenario. We need to place a tracker on the pirate so we can trace its movements after Janus steals it. This must go smoothly, 007. If the press gets a sniff on this, we'll all have egg on our faces. Yes, I'm aware that the movie exists. Yes, I have watched it a few times, not enough to really remember exactly what the main plot points were. And I'd like to play this game the same way I played it as a kid. No care about the plot. Okay, thanks. The French kindly given us the details of the pirate, so I've managed to convert this tracker bug into quite a clever little trap. It's undetectable and it locks out of all weapon firing commands. Janus is also threatening to blow up the ship. They are all most likely placed explosives on the bridge and in the engine room, which they have. Take care, 007, and be certain to use the bomb diffuser correctly. He says that because you're tempted to use a bomb diffuser with a certain button, and if you use that button, it destroys the bomb as opposed to diffusing it. Very frustrating for all missions except Agent difficulty! Xena Onatopp, one of Janus's main operatives, may be on board the Lafayette. I don't know if she's actually here, because you don't see her. They say she has thighs of seal, James. Just be careful to stay out of her grasp. So we start this mission on a little boat. There's a little bit of flickering with the water. I don't think you'll see it once we get up here. This is really difficult to emulate this level for some reason, because there are some times when you'll see that's all green and black and it looks kind of disgusting. But this music's kind of cheery for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. And I believe up here is the bridge. Now this is where bombs are. You have the hostages in green. I believe there's always one or two of the gray dudes that's set to specifically kill the hostages. And I want to make sure okay, I think that guy had the double Phantom, actually. I really like the Phantom. It's just a cool-looking weapon. So let's see, did I get the double? We did get the double! I don't really think the double serves much of a purpose. The guy's corpse was blocking the door from opening. But in Agent difficulty, we only need to save a couple of the hostages, so if some of them do happen to die, it's okay. But essentially, once you free them, the soldiers will not actively go after them, so as long as you don't kill them yourself, you should be okay. But you also don't need to worry about saving all of them on Agent difficulty, because you can see we already saved enough of the hostages. And I guarantee that half of the ones that we've saved up until this point didn't reach the boat yet to actually count as being saved. So we don't need to kill them or save them all. I just shot your hat off. Sorry, I was aiming for your head. My bad. My bad. So you don't need to save them all except in 00 Agent, I think. You didn't actually die, did you? You know, now that I think of it, I never got to show off the club that I hate so much. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of opportunities to do that. I think in the next mission, actually, we have to use the club. Now, over behind me, I'm killing these guys so they don't get in the way. I don't remember if there's anyone up there. Over here is another bomb we have to defuse. If you use the wrong button, it will explode. Don't do that. But since this is Agent difficulty, I don't give a damn. And there's another hostage in here. There might be one more. Yeah, there's one more in here. That may be all of them. I usually don't go this way through the ship, so I'm kind of lost right now. Just a little bit. I mean, it's not a very big ship. It's kind of hard to get lost. But I always manage to somehow. Like, I'm pretty sure I went through here already. And those hostages will just run around randomly. I think their paths, although for the most part they're sort of set, they are, at least to some extent, randomized. But back here is the helicopter. This helicopter will be important for later. We have to plant a tracker bug on it. Very easy to miss this. If you do not plant the tracker bug, you will fail the mission. Don't fail the mission! And you can also go in the shutter doors here. There's nobody in here. And I forget if there's another hostage back here, if this just leads back to the main part of the ship. And you can see in here the room with the boxes that we were in before, but I don't really have a need to be in here. So we'll just make our way back out, and since we've completed both of the objectives, we can leave out the boat. But I believe if you go into the boat before completing the objectives, it will count as an aborted mission, and you will fail. But you can see, even now the hostages are still escaping, so we didn't really need to save them all. But we did, because we're Bond, and we actually care about people. It sounds weird for me to say that. That actually synced perfectly with the music. I'm surprised with myself. But now we're going back to Severnaya for some reason! To break the communications link to the bunker and gain entry into the bunker. Again! The pirate helicopter was tracked to Severnaya, where a Keyhole 1 Ellen satellite recorded a brief firefight. After the pirate left, the same satellite observed a troop helicopter being made ready at the Betnaz camp, 200 miles due south. The only way that we can get you there quickly is to drop you from a spy plane, and the Soviet Special Forces will be there before you. You should remember this place, 007. We just did it the last video. We need any evidence of Janice's presence there, and fast. Disable the troop helicopter so nothing can be removed from the scene, and destroy their surveillance cameras. Don't have to do that in Agent. Very thankful for that. This had to be an inside job, Bond. Find out who their contact was. Maybe the macabre way to do it would be to use their casualty list. Of course, you'd have to know who was there first. Right, I've altered this. Why did you start that with right? I'm not talking to you. This is just written word. You don't have to start it with Q. I've altered a standard mine to take a 10-second fuse. It's called a timed mine! There's only one, so don't play around with it. But you take care of their helicopter. Only need to worry about that for the other difficulties. This is a covert op, so everything is a covert op. Q, why are you repeating yourself? You're pissing me off, man. So I fitted a silencer to your piston. Satisfied? No. Well, tough luck. That's all you're getting. Did I say piston? Remember the saying, James? Never go back? Well, this place is relatively dark, but I don't know if we can call it black. Back in the parka and everything. So we don't have the fancy schmancy music, we don't even have the sniper rifle anymore, we're just stuck with this. And by God, was this level difficult to see when you were playing it on the actual console. So thankful I don't have to. Now this, of all missions in the game, this is the one that gets me lost the most, because you have to go for a specific cabin that has a key for you. And it's very difficult to see where you're going or remember where stuff is because everything looks the same. Kind of an important thing to be able to do when you're looking for something. Find it, distinguish one area from another. But I think it's in here. You also gotta look out for security cameras like that one! If they see you! Yeah, I think this guy actually has a key card. Did he drop the key card? Did I pick up the key card? Oh, the key is over here. It's so difficult to see the key because of the color of the wood. I swear, there are a number of times I've actually remembered to come here, but didn't see the key card. So, yeah, we can go there to complete the there it is. I'm not going to do that quite yet because there's another... I mean, the helipad I kind of want to show off. But it's very easy to miss that key, simply because it looks like the floor. But yeah, here's the helicopter. So, this is the point where you would plant this. It's got 10 seconds to be destroyed. And I forget if you can actually blow it up yourself. Yeah, you blow up the mine, and then it blows up the helicopter at the time 10 seconds, and that would count as you were completing that objective. So I actually... And now it... Okay, there's another thing. See the color the helicopter is supposed to be? I look away from it, it turns green. I don't know why. But these are the Clobs! The Clobs are a comically terrible weapon! Which is made even funnier by the fact that it's named after one of the game's... I don't know if he's a developer, producer, or what. Ken Lobb, who works at Rare, or worked at Rare. It might still be there, I'm not entirely sure. I never really looked into it. But it's kind of funny that a guy has a gun named after him that's horribly, horribly bad. But the reason why you kind of have to use it is because you have very little ammo for the KF-7 Soviet in this level. And it's kind of frustrating that way. But we needed the key in order to be able to get... I completely bypassed the camera, by the way. To get in here, and all you have to do is blow this up. So, blow that up, and blow the other one up. But you know what, let's destroy the table, and then that'll destroy it. There we go. You can also go out here, by the way. There's usually a guy out here. I don't know where he is. But you can actually go up here to the satellite. Oh, there is a guy up here. Hi, guy. You can actually go up to the satellite dish. See, where did you guys come from? But you can see out a good ways if you can be bothered to see anything. I don't know if you can, because I sure can't. But almost all of these guys are using Clobs, and they're frustratingly bad to use, so I'm just not going to! And although we could just jump straight to the end of the mission, this is our last time at surface, I kind of want to show off everything else that there is here. Specifically this one area all the way over here that has a bunch of cameras that I always get spotted in when I come over here, so I don't really like going here. I think that's one, or is that the door? That's the door. The camera's over here, right? One of you has a camera, right? Camera? I swore one of these had a camera. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we'll blow these up. That's always fun. I do remember there being something in some of these. Blow up the table! It's floating! Yay! Now we can destroy it again, and now it's completely destroyed. No longer exists. But I think there's something cool in one of these. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. I think some of these soldiers are carrying KF-7s, and some of them have grenades, too. Yeah, there's a camera. Now, if you really want KF-7s, you can let one of those cameras spot you, and if it spots you, it'll spawn a lot of soldiers that have KF-7s, so those are always fun. And in here is a helicopter! Let's destroy the table. Ow! Yeah, you thought that was just an innocent model of a helicopter. Apparently it was fully loaded with gas or something. It's always ridiculous. Some of the things that explode in this game for no reason, it's just ridiculous. You can't help but laugh. But anyway, we gotta find our way back into the bunker again, and since we can't go in the way we did before, we have to go in the way we came out. I'll give you 2 guesses as to why that's a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway, and there's this building over here that there's not really anything of importance in, and you can walk up to the top, and oh hey, there's a dude up here. Hi, dude. There's nothing else here. You can't even walk all the way back around and squeeze through there. You have to go all the way back around to go down. I don't even know why I came up there. But, dude! Yeah, sometimes you can tell whether or not there's a dude there just by seeing your gun subtly move one direction away from the way you have it. So if you see me start shooting without really being able to see anybody, that's why I'm doing it, because I saw my gun auto-aim at somebody. It's not because I'm just that good at the game. I'm not. Believe me. Where are you guys coming from? Probably the place that we're going, which means it's the perfect place to be going! I hope I'm going the right way. This might be the very beginning. I think this is the very beginning. Is it the very beginning? It's that long stretch. We're at the very beginning. That's wonderful. I love this level! Wow, such directions. So lost. But it keeps spawning all of these guys from seemingly nowhere. I just walked all the way around you and couldn't find you. I don't know why I'm stopping to kill all of these guys. It serves no purpose. All they have are clops. I don't want clops. I just wish I remembered where the hell I was going. It'd be really helpful to know. But it's exactly like I said in the very beginning of the stage. It's very easy to get lost. How easy? So easy that you get lost. I don't know why I said that. But I guess this is as good a time as any to explain sort of some of the recording problems I had specifically with this game. One, that I don't have a working capture for the N64, so I had to resort to an emulator, and by God, is this annoying emulator. Oh, the entrance is right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right here. I always think that this is in a different location than the entrance to the bunker. So here it is. We'll just go running in. No one's gonna see us. Oh. Brilliant. Well, it was difficult enough to find a working emulator, but to find a control scheme that I like, I was really happy to find the mouse injector. So, now that we're captured! Bunker 2! Recover the CC tape and escape with Natalia! Who's Natalia? How are we supposed to know? Escape is the first priority. Find the staff casualty list and the CCTV tape for capture. If there are any witnesses, try and bring them out as well. Unbelievable, 007. If this gets out, we'll be the laughingstock of the international community. Where else was I supposed to get into the bunker? As soon as you get back, if you get back, you stick. If you get back, you're getting a performance review. Only completing the objectives will give you a hope of keeping your rather checkered career intact. You've got your wits, and that's about it, 007. Not much I can do to help you there. You might try to find your equipment again when you escape from the cell, though. It took me a lot of time to get all that stuff together. Grabbed by the Spetsnaz. James? Sounds painful. So we're back in the bunker. It's complete now, and we get to see a part of it we kind of didn't want to see before. So, oh, girl. Hi! How you doing? The name's Bond? Bond, you're a spy! You don't have to say your real name. Whatever. I'm not even going to try! It's a very good question. Of course I did! Gee, I would have never guessed. Even just playing the game and seeing the objectives, I had no idea. Yes, you did! Oh. That's pleasant. Of course I am! Wait, didn't I destroy it? Oh no, it was the other helicopter. Dang! I thought that made my life a little bit easier. Can you tell I'm getting impatient? I can leave right now if I want to. I don't want to. Oh man, cunning plan time! Here we go! James Bond, cunning plan! Here we go! Bond? Bond, do you want to do the thing? Is that guy coming back? Dude! Dude! There you go. Weren't you? Why do you speak English? Well, shit. I'm out of ideas. You got any ideas, Natalia? Fidgeting? You having fun? I think she's having fun. Natalia fidgets while I play on fitting music. Not really. So, the thing we have to do! You might notice if you go into your inventory for some reason, you have a watch magnet to track. Use this to get the cell keys. Why not? That opens up the door. Use it here, you get throwing knives. Throwing knives are fun to use because you can throw them at people and it kills them. Hopefully. You can also pick up the cell keys again. Now, we only start with 20 because that guy only had 20. I'm leaving her there. I don't believe any of the enemy soldiers out here will kill Natalia if they shoot her, but you can, and she only gets in the way. So I'd recommend not doing that. Now we camp out in here to wait for those other dudes to come in. We can't open the safe until we get a safe key somewhere else in the bunker, although I could have sworn it was in here somewhere. So now we just wait for everybody else to rush in and try to kill us! Maybe. Anybody? I don't believe we can actually get out without a key card either. I was kind of hoping we found one, but welcome to the new bunker! New and improved! Somehow, yeah, this is where all the guys are. Hi guys! How you doing? Is there anyone else in here? Oh, you've got clubs! You're so pathetic, it's funny. And I believe there are cameras in here too now, so destroy those if you can. But I just try to go through, oh man, they finished this room too! It's got all the computers and stuff in it now. It's so pretty looking. And there's a camera in here too! I forget if destroying all of the cameras is another mission, although I'm pretty sure another mission may or may not involve destroying all of the computers. It probably doesn't involve destroying the computers. But I'm thankful it's not important for this mission! But some of the areas that we will see in this mission, you saw in the old previous mission. Hi, turret! Don't see me. Those things are an absolute bitch to deal with. So try to destroy them if you can. Like that one, for instance. And I just walked right next to that one and it didn't see me. Brilliant! But there's some body armor if you need it, like I do! And we're back here again. I don't think we have the key card yet either, so I don't know if we'll even be able to get back. That's brilliant. I probably should have picked up a key card at some point. See, the funny thing is, you're supposed to kill one of the guards with the key card and pick it up. I guess I did by accident. Destroy the camera. I don't want to deal with guys coming in unannounced. I don't like when they do that. I also get lost in here. Guess we can't go in that way. Although I think if we made enough noise, somebody would come and open the door for us. I kind of don't want to rely on other people opening doors for me. Okay, so that's where we came in. I want to make sure this area is as clear as possible. And I think there are turrets in here as well. Your corpse is keeping the door open. I could have sworn there were turrets in here too. Or maybe they're just dudes that I always overlook. Yeah, because there are dudes all over the place in here, and I think there's another thing of body armor. I don't know if I need it. If somebody would shoot me, I would know! I guess you can't pick it up if your body armor is still somewhat full, maybe. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because you kind of want to be able to refresh it, but you also don't want to pick it up if you don't need it. So are we in the section? Yeah, we're in the interesting section. Okay, so that's the CCTV tape. And you may remember this segment from where we dropped in the first mission. So now we're probably back in familiar territory. I guess I destroyed it already. At least we weren't. So we were here before. I was just too stupid to realize where we were. That's wonderful. So should I bother going this way to kill... Yeah, I guess I'll go over here to make sure that there's nobody in the way when we escape. Because all we have to do now is escape. And these guys love... Okay, they moved the camera. That's nice. They had to reposition all the cameras because we destroyed them. I guess it makes sense. Not kind of them, because Was this a kitchen or something? I guess. They didn't really need one before. I don't know why they need one now. They don't even have a bathroom down here. Why do they need a kitchen? So now I just have to figure out how the hell to get back to Natalia. I think it's this way. Maybe it's the other way. I get so lost in this place, it's not funny. No, it is definitely not this way. You guys don't mind watching this for another 5 minutes, do you? Good! So now that we've killed everyone else in the facility, let's go, Natalia. Come on. I need to have a love interest. I'm James Bond. You'll do. You're not the most ideal, but you'll do. I try to stay ahead of her to make sure that nobody comes in to kill her. I don't believe they will, and I think I'm the only one who can. So it might at this point be best for me to go unarmed, but that's not the way James Bond does business. And the door's probably going to close before she gets here. I don't remember if she opens doors herself. She does. That's... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's just make sure that there's nobody else in her way. I think I've cleared out everything in the bunker. So there should not be anybody in here to stop us. I don't even think there's anybody out there protecting the door. So we just go out the same way we came in, because nobody would expect that. Why are you going that way? Don't do that! How do you even... Oh, I didn't know we could do that. Okay, I'm going to check the console. The console is gone. Let's leave! It's a good thing that the alarm is gone. So she's gone, we're gone! And we get to escape Siberia! Never come back ever again! Ever. I hate Severnaya so much. This is UniversalGiant! Next time! St. Petersburg Statue Park! We finally get to find out who this Janice is! See you next time.